is the housing market in Winterville, North Carolina in May 2025?
We do these videos for every single month so you can stay updated what's happening right here, right now in our market, not necessarily what's happening in the national news, but what's happening right here, right now. And with that, I'm going to just, you want to just jump into the numbers and explain it?
Exactly. Therefore, we're going to focus really in Winterville, North Carolina on inventory, which is one of the most important driving factors in the market for Winterville, North Carolina. And number of active homes is one of those indicators that helps you to understand that. Number of active homes in Winterville, North Carolina in months of April that we have the data was 109 homes. And in March was 97 homes. Last year at this time was 68 homes, which put us at 60.3% year-over-year increase from last year to this year for Winterville housing market.
Under contract, pending, contingent, all of these things are basically means the same thing. They have slight differences, but basically means there is a house under contract that's going to sell on a certain amount of time. Now, in April 2025, there was 55 homes under contract. March 50, last year at this time 51, so it's actually up 7.8%.
On the other side, also, beside of the active homes and the houses that are under the contract, is important also to know how many houses actually they closed and sold. And this helps us with the big picture of the inventory rate in the market of housing market in Winterville, North Carolina. And number of that sold homes was 40 homes in April 2025. In March was 38 homes, and last year at this time was 40, which again, we didn't have any change from last year to this year.
Now, we started talking about inventory rate early. Inventory rate is basically going to be a math formula where we can see what is the health of the market. Now, the health of the market, the closer to zero, sellers, the hottest of the hottest sellers market, the higher the number of buyers market. Around the 6 month mark is generally considered a balanced market. The closer to 6, it's going to be balanced.
Exactly. Therefore, 4.1 months was for the April 2025. And 3.87 months for March 2025. Last year at this time was 2.98 months, which we had the increase of inventory rate by 37.58% from last year to this year in Winterville, North Carolina housing market.
Now we're going to look days on market, list price, sold price, mean home value, how many of these homes are townhomes, condos, and single family homes, and of course the rental market. So we have so much to talk about after introductions. Let's hit it.
Now that we're back from our introduction, we wanted to talk about average days on the market in Winterville, North Carolina. And that is the time it takes that the house get it listed in the market and get it sold. And that number in April 2025 was 63 days. And got actually longer in March 2025, 73 days. Last year was 83 days. Therefore, from last year to this year, we had 24.1% shorter time to get it listed and sold in Winterville, North Carolina.
Now we're talking about median list price. When we go into the MLS, how much of the houses are put into the MLS for to sell initially. Now with list price, again, it's the middle number in a spreadsheet. For April 2025 was 324, March 334. Last year at this time was 359, 450. So it's actually down, putting into the MLS about 9.86%.
Exactly. Now also median sell price is important too. These two numbers are not actually relevant, but we are just talking about the middle number in that Excel sheet, and that was 313,000 even for April 2025 for Winterville, North Carolina, 307,500 for March 2025, and last year was 376,250. Therefore, from last year to this year, we had decrease of 16.81%.
Now, for median price per square foot, we're going to talk about now. Now, all of this is going to be dependent on your location, the consistency, the quality of your home. All of this is going to matter, and this is just going to be a rough estimate. So don't take this number as the Bible of what it is. We would need to call us to really kind of figure out what it is exactly for your house. But price per square foot for brand new, including single family homes and townhomes. I don't know of any condos in Winterville, so I'm not going to say that, but $180.
Exactly. And $168 per square feet for all pre-owned, including condo, townhouse, and single family home.
Now, for price per square foot for just single family homes, if we just focus in on those single family homes is $180 a square foot for brand new.
And for pre-owned, if you just focus in that single family home, that number was $171 per square feet.
Now we're going to talk about how much the inventory supply is. And the inventory supply is going to be how much of that month supply is new construction, how much it is previously owned. Now with April 2025, it was 3.2 months of new construction in Winterville, and it was 2.9 the month before, so it's actually up 10.34% of that.
Exactly. Therefore, we had also a small increase for the pre-owned homes in Winterville, North Carolina, meaning that in March 2025 we were 1.1 months, and in April we went to 1.6 months.
1.5 to 1.6.
Well, yes, which translates to 6.67% in Winterville, North Carolina housing market.
Now, for single family homes in Winterville, we're just going to look at how many just came to the market, and that was 22 single family brand new, 31 pre-owned, which means it is almost 74.65% of the market.
And if you focus on townhouse, 9 brand new townhomes came in the Winterville, North Carolina, and 9 pre-owned, which put us at 35% of the market share in housing market of Winterville, North Carolina. And for condo, as my wife said, at the moment we don't have inventory.
Now, for days on market, how long is it taking to sell these homes? In single family homes, for new construction was taking on average 54 days. Pre-owned was taking 50 days. So really it's a 7.5% difference in how long it's taking to sell.
This story is completely different. For the townhouse, it takes almost 140 days to get it sold brand new, and for pre-owned just 26 days for pre-owned townhouses, and that is faster for pre-owned by 81.43%.
Okay, so mean home value. I'd love talking about mean home value because mean is a mathematical equation where they're going to factor out the outliers. In our case, we're factoring out mansions and shacks because we're talking about houses to really look at what's happening in the middle to see the percent changes. And those percent changes are going to be what is considered appreciation. So for Winterville, April 2025, it was 276,359. March, it was 276,759. Last year at this time, it was 271,204. So the year-over-year change is 1.9%.
Exactly. On the other side, also in Winterville, North Carolina rental market, it's warm and it's still consistent from the last months in March and April, and this number was a median for 1,500 for all bedrooms, and depends on the size of the house, location, and the number of bedroom, it can go to up to 2,800 in the house market of the Winterville, North Carolina.
Now, if you're looking to buy a home and you've been paying $1,500 a month, $2,800 a month in rent, it is seriously time to buy a home. Maybe it's not going to have everything, but you're going to have something that is yours and that you can keep forever. So I will say that is an amazing opportunity. You know when it's your time, and I can't wait to talk to you. If you've watched all this video, you're ready. So let's talk.
On the flip side, if you're a home seller in Winterville, North Carolina, and you're thinking of selling your home, definitely you need to follow our description below, because we put all of the guides for you, and then how me and my wife Alan, Victoria Pinder, real estate agent professional in Winterville, North Carolina, we can get you the top dollar. You can book us with Calendly or call us directly at 252-327-3357. And don't forget to watch all of our playlists, everything about Greenville, North Carolina and Winterville, North Carolina. We love to connect with you, and don't forget to subscribe in our channel. See you next time, and get in touch with you soon.